Wow, they gave Triple G the fight. Oh my God. Wow, that's a bad scorecard. That's a bad decision. Wow. Hello, Mixed Combat Radio family. I'm Matt Hunter. Quick reaction video of obviously the Triple G Derevyanchenko fight that just went down. Fight of the year contender, going to be in the top 10 list probably when it's all said and done. And on top of that, add some controversy of potential robbery of the year because I think most people are going to have Derevyanchenko winning this fight. Derevyanchenko not only was successful for large portions of this fight, but he beat up Triple G. He pressured him. He took the game plan that Canelo laid down in the second Triple G fight and then put that on, I don't know, an Energizer Bunny in terms of volume. And on top of that, it was clear that Triple G came into this fight looking old. I know that's going to be a narrative going forward, and some people are going to push back on that narrative, but it's just a reality. Triple G looked old in this fight. He looked slower. He looked sluggish. He looked tired quickly. And on top of that, his volume wasn't there. He wasn't throwing in combination. And that really hurt him in this fight. He wasn't throwing in combination. He wasn't really pressing Derevyanchenko. And on the back foot, he kind of shelled up. I wasn't really throwing with enough volume, with enough efficiency, to be honest, and was getting beat up in the fight. And he should not have won this fight. This is bad. This is a really bad decision in terms of boxing. I don't know how you give this fight to Triple G. Derevyanchenko was turning him consistently. He was throwing efficient combinations to the body all night. You know, obviously the knockdown in the first round maybe skewed some scorecards and perception of the fight going on, but I thought it was a clear win for Derevyanchenko. I had it. I think I had it was 115, 112. I need to look back on my scorecard, but it was again, fantastic showing from Derevyanchenko. A really bad one from Triple G, one that we will look on and say, this is the turning point of his career at 37 years old. Maybe he doesn't have it anymore to really contend and compete at the highest level, because Derevyanchenko is a really good fighter, but he is not a Canelo. He is not a Daniel Jacobs. He is not a Jamal Charlo. He's not Billy Joe Saunders. He's not Demetrius Andrade. He's not those guys. He's a step below them. And Triple G arguably lost to a step below those guys. Huge warning sign for Triple G's career going forward. And I don't know how you think that this is a good showing from the Kazakhstan native. You know, obviously he's had a great career, but I think it's clear that he is getting older, and he really can't compete with maybe younger athletic guys because the speed discrepancy. On top of that, the cardio seemed to be just a massive factor. He was sluggish. He looked like the body shots easily affected him. Just a shocking and utterly poor performance from Gennady Golovkin there, and potential robbery of the year. But that's going to be it for today. Hit the like button, share the show, share the video, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you later. Peace. Let's talk about Triple G defeating Derevyanchenko via split decision, and perhaps the robbery of the year. I think I need to go back and watch it again. On top of that, sort of see what the reaction is from the consensus of the boxing community, because to say that, it needs to be a consensus. And it felt like Triple G on this night all of a sudden looked 37 years old. Excuse me. He was a guy that all of a sudden didn't have the cardio to throw the volume like he used to. All of a sudden could not win the jab battle like he used to. All of a sudden could not put combinations like he used to. That is all signs of a guy looking and is getting old in the ring. That Father Time is there, and it's right in front of our faces. And Triple G's inability to really deal with the pressure of Derevyanchenko, the body work of Derevyanchenko, was utterly shocking. Derevyanchenko's ability on top of that to turn him each time he got in close, would throw maybe 2 or 3 shots to the body, turn him, throw two or three more shots to the body, and keep turning him. And he did that all fucking night. And Triple G had zero answers for it, other than he would have to go forward, have to gain some momentum, have to start throwing combinations. But Derevyanchenko was in it all night and gave it to him. And honestly, he probably won that decision and won that fight. At least on my scorecard, he did by 2 rounds. So or 2 points, I should say. I don't know how you give that fight to Triple G. On top of that, even if you do, there's no way you come away from this thinking that Triple G is really, that he has the gas left to contend at the top level and really contend and compete with the top level. Could he beat Charlo, Jacobs, Canelo, Andrade, Billy Joe Saunders? No. And the answer, I think, is quite clearly no. And even guys like Ryota Moreta or Rob Brandt, those guys might even be favorites against Triple G at this point in time. Maybe not betting favorites, but for me personally, they might be. It's just a clear sign that a guy that's been in it for a long time, has hundreds of amateur fights, and obviously a long pro career, it's caught up to him. And sad. But he got the judge's decision, and he lives to fight another day and potentially get that Canelo trilogy fight
which almost he would get washed in.
That was almost taken from him. But yes, he would get washed.
He would get washed like that. I don't want to see that.
No.
And this is coming from a guy who scored both fights against Canelo for Triple G,
which is wrong. But
no, I'm incredibly right.
You weren't right tonight, so I don't know.
No, I was foul tonight.
Your judgment seems questionable.
I was so trash tonight. Tonight, let's just forget that I had fight picks for tonight.
0-5.
Actually, the entire Shirt Dog staff is hurting right now. In the Slack chat, it's like 0-5s and 1-4s all across the board. Man, we were looking real sorry tonight. A lot of, but here's the thing about the picks. I stand by my picks because I picked them all for good reason. The picking fights is always just kind of up in the air. A lot of crazy shit happens, but as long as you have intelligent reasoning behind it, I'm good with it. But anyway, yeah, Triple G gets washed if he fights Canelo again. He certainly looked like a man who was 37 years old tonight. Now, while I didn't watch it close enough to have my own scorecard because I was doing double duty watching UFC as well, and I was eating at a
that's always an issue. Yes, eating
Pastor burrito from this taco truck down the street. It was fantastic.
Pastor, by the way, underrated option. By the way, just want to throw that out.
Yes. Beautiful stuff. So I was focused on a lot of other things, but Triple G, you very rarely see him back up as much as he was. He was getting backed up a lot of single shots as well. Normally, you used to seeing him moving into combinations, but it's just one shot and done. And he looked like he was having trouble pulling the trigger, and that is the sign of all signs that the end is nigh.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one for him. Let's go to our last caller, 770. 770. Who is this? Where are you calling from?
Sam.
Who is this?
It's Sam.
Sam, what's up?
Sam. Yeah, from Twitter and Patreon.
Oh, what's up, Sam? How you doing?
Yeah, it's been a long time calling, man. Sorry, just been work. But anyway, before I get into the UFC thing, I want to say shout out to you, man, on tweet for all your anti-Trump tweets, man. Screw him. I'm hoping for Bernie or Warren next 2020.
Hashtag fuck Trump.
I like it.
I said hashtag fuck Trump. Yep.
F45 means time for Medicare for all, and Biden is not electable.
You want to talk about boxing now, Sam?
Yeah, and let's talk to the fight, man.
Or
we can
UFC.
do that in the other channel you got. But I'm stunned. I'm stunned on this fight, man. I'm stunned at Israel, man. I am just completely blown away. I mean, I think he might be the next Mayweather. Because, what would you say?
I mean, that's maybe pushing it, but he's definitely on the way to being something special. That's without a doubt. Even if, let's say, he doesn't have the best title run, say he loses some fights here and there, his run to get here is already legendary. You know what I mean? So
It is.
I don't know about Mayweather comparisons yet. That's a long ways off, but definitely.
Well, I know you're saying Mayweather comparison like long as I'm talking about the fight. It reminded me of how when Mayweather fought Canelo, because Canelo was the bigger guy, and like even though Israel's taller than Whitaker, Whitaker still looks bigger, but it's just.
You just mean like the defensive movement?
Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, no, I get you. I get you. I think Izzy definitely needs to sharpen up his upper body movement a little bit, but that's a really minor issue. And plus, MMA is a really hard thing to transition ducking under a hook. You really there's a reason why guys don't do it often in MMA, and the guys that do it, they're really skilled at it, and they have to be to do it.
I mean, like seeing him, he came out of nowhere. I mean, I know for one, he's from kickboxing, but his rise, like many people in MMA, hardly knew him 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, I did it until last year. I saw some of his fights. I'm like, this guy could be something. And then I got more and more impressed. He just keeps on impressing. And like, coming from kickboxing to MMA is hard for many. It's hard sometimes.
Yeah, look like a guy like Joe Schilling, for example, in Bellator, who has continually failed at making that crossover. Talon Sprong even sort of like gave up on it in a way.
Chris Misko, Crocop. Only guy might be Crocop, but
Mark Hunt maybe, obviously.
Yeah.
But even him,
he had
a 500 record. What do you think about Israel Adesanya versus Bohachina next? Paulo Costa.
I'm nervous about it. I'm nervous. I feel like I was at the bar. I was at Hooters, and like some people saying Israel might get him, but I'm nervous because like Costco, I don't think he won that last fight. I think Romero won it. I think it was.
That's fine.
It was a.
Yes, Sam.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was
we
saying
got
like I don't know. I think it'll be a nervous fight, but I think because like Pasco's last fight, I thought Romero won. I think he got robbed.
I mean, that's fine. You can definitely have that opinion. I mean, I know, being there live.
Who you thought won that fight?
I thought Costa won it.
Comfortably won that fight. I gave the first 2 rounds for Costa and the last one for Romero.
But I know being in the media room, a lot of people had it Romero as well. It was definitely a split room.
Yeah, see, everybody. I was sitting on press row, cage side on that fight, and just about everybody on media row said Costa won.
Difference of seeing it live versus TV.
I watched it and I watched it again. I just still think Romero won. It's just like.
Yeah, I mean it was a close fight. Yeah, there's no controversy in feeling Romero won that.
I was really mad. I thought it was a robbery, but. A lot of people did at the bar, but I don't know. I think Pasco has that too much power, though. I mean, he has improved as well, so I'm nervous because like, how is he gonna deal with that power, though? And like, his best chance for Israel is to dodge and make him tired.
Agreed. Sam, anything else, man? We gotta run, unfortunately.
Oh, I didn't see the Triple G fight, but I don't think Triple G should fight Canelo. I just feel like I heard about it, but I just feel like Triple G should just hang it out because that age, man. Woo. But great card, man. Next month, man. Diaz coming back.
Agreed, man. Hey, from here to the end of the year, it's just great combat sports. Thank you for the call, Sam, and thank you for your support on Patreon, as always. Guys, it's going to be it for today. Go to patreon.com/Mixed Combat Radio to help support the channel, just like Sam does, and we're greatly appreciated. We add extra shows to the channel, to our Patreon side of it as well. But, Anthony, that's going to be it for today, for tonight. Final thoughts, wrap it up. Where can people find you? And any last thoughts before we get out of here?
All right, so the good, bad, and the ugly, the post-fight column will be live on SureDog.com tomorrow. I'll start writing that as soon as we go off air. You can find me on Twitter at AntWalkerMMA. Israel's a star. Triple G's on the decline. It's one of those crossroads nights for combat sports.
Yeah, it does feel that way, huh? And it's weird because it's not the same combat sport. It's different combat sports, but it's a passing the torch night in a way.
Yeah.
It's just two different combat sports. But digressing, yes, follow him, Ant Walker MMA, all platforms, and of course, share.com for all of his work. MMA On Point as well for a lot of his work. Go support him there. Find me. Oh, also Walkout Network, your own personal YouTube channel. Gotta support that. You want to find that on our featured channel section on YouTube. Go over there on our YouTube page. It's right there on the right-hand side. What else? Any sort of housekeeping news? Be back tomorrow. Trending Now Network with me and Anthony breaking down The Joker, which was fantastic. To sort of
Yes, it was.
give a spoiler of our reviews. It was amazing, and I cannot wait to break it down in depth. Plus a probably full review show of Triple G Derevyanchenko with Robbie Hearns at 2 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow. Find me, Matt Hunter, MCR, all platforms. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe. Patreon.com/Mixed Combat Radio. Hit the like button, all that fun stuff. And have a beautiful day, beautiful night, wherever you are in the world. Peace.